Get ready with me like a witch in the craft, 1996. North, south, east, and west. Let's call the four corners as I bring you the cutest looks inspired by 90s fashion. Channeling the makeup and wardrobe worn by Rochelle, Nancy, Bonnie, and Sarah. Watch this video and you'll be ready to invoke the spirit of Manon in no time. Earth, air, fire, and water. Now let's do some makeup. So during my rewatch of Thecraft that I did last night in preparation for this video, I noticed that a lot of the makeup looks were very natural, super subtle. They were like lip colors that matched the exact color of the actress's lips. But for the makeup looks that were a little bit more extra and more visible, usually worn by Nancy, she had some super cool smoky eye looks. And I also saw like a lot of red lips and like mauve lips that she would wear, but also like Rochelle had super cute brown lip. Another thing about 90s makeup is it was very matte. Like I didn't see a lot of shimmers or sparkles. It was very much like just the color, and there you go. So I really like this look that Nancy wore, which is this super cute smoky eye with like a little bit of gray eyeshadow, and she always has, like I said, this rich like reddish mauve lip. And I also noticed that Nancy would wear a lot of lip liners with the different lip looks in the craft, so that's what I'm referencing for the makeup look that I'm gonna be doing today. Okay, so now to lock in on the makeup, I turned on a little bit more lights and brought you a little closer. So first, to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, which a lot of people love. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Love to always prime. Dude, y'all. Rewatching Thecraft had me like with some parts of the plot. Because first of all, I feel like a lot of people always talk about this, how egregious the writers did Rochelle. Like, why was she not allowed to have a family in the movie? You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. They cut that part out about her backstory. Like every other witch in the coven, Bonnie, Nancy, Sarah, they got to have a backstory. Rochelle, she didn't. And I was like, dang. And then, yeah, I feel like a lot of people are mad about that because she's just so cute, and like black representation in supernatural media is few and far between. Obviously getting better as the days go on, but y'all know how it is. And so after I do my primer, I'm going to do my concealer. So ran out of the concealer I usually use. I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro concealer in Cool Tan. As I said, a lot of their makeup was super like natural and chill, so like I don't even think wearing foundation would make sense for this look. I'm just gonna do like a quick little concealer moment just to brighten my eyes, but not too much. Like this makeup look is still gonna be pretty chill, at least in my standards. Watching the reason the different girls like cast their spells, I'm like, okay, the love spell, that was stupid. Nancy wanted to get out of the trenches. Honestly, I'm not mad at her. Like her stepdad was crazy. Rochelle's racist bully who said, I don't like she does not deserve for her hair to fall out after casting that spell on that evil lady. Like, oh my god. I literally, like, hearing that part of the movie will make your jaw drop just as a black person. Like, hello? And the girl called Rochelle's hair nappy? Oh my god. I was like, girl, you needed to cast a worse spell on her. Like, what? Hello? Anyways. I'm just gonna blend out the concealer under my eye. Now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier talc-free translucent loose powder and translucent honey. Super cute. And instead of baking, I'm just gonna grab a fluffy brush and just kind of pat it over my face. Ooh, pat, pat, pat. To set everything, melt it together. Beautiful. And then I'm just gonna brush the powder just over my face so there's no crazy flashback or something. Okay, I'm getting excited. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Recently I've been so obsessed with keeping my eyebrows like straight and skinny. Like, it just does something for the face. I feel like it's just so cute. In my brows, I just brush up the hairs and fill them in right quick. I'm also just like, I just wish they could have just been friends. Like, I hate a coming of age like movie where the cute little friend group gotta break up. Like, yo, sorry, I'm just like randomly talking about the plot. I'm just like, all parties involved I feel bad for, you know? And with my concealer, I'm just going to use like a little angled brush and clean up my eyebrows so they can look extra snatched, as they should. So I just usually just draw this like little line. Nope. And then on the other side, then I just clean up the brow by blending out the concealer. And there we go. The brows are almost complete. One more step. Then I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I just sweep the brow gel through my brows. Beautiful. Okay, so now it's time for us to do the eyeshadow. Let me pull up my little reference pic so I can know what I'm going for. So first things first, whenever I have a look that has a base color that might not show up on my skin as much as I want it to, especially like this gray that I kind of want to incorporate, I like using this white concealer from LA Girl Pro. And so usually I just have like this kind of fluffy flat brush and put the concealer on my eyelids as a base. Just a little bit though. Depending on the look, I might put more or less, but I'm gonna pat this in all over my lid. Y'all, I accidentally added a sparkly base. Sometimes you just gotta take an L when you're doing your makeup, so I'm just gonna try to cover up the sparkles a little bit more and blend it with a different brush. But every layer I add, it makes it more sparkly. Wow. So I'm gonna be using the Tarteist Pro Palette and then the colors Classic and Vintage, and just put that on over. And so then I feel like her brow bone was super highlighted, so I'm going in with this like tan shade from this Urban Decay palette I have. And boom, boom. I'm gonna go in with this color Fierce from the Tarteist Pro Palette and start working that into my crease. And also starting to make the little cat eye kind of shape. There's this like dark brown shade in the Urban Decay palette. I'm gonna go in and like focus it more on the outer part of where I'm trying to start making this smoky eye work. Honestly, a little bit of my crease too. Give that like darkness that we need for this look. And make sure I'm not looking busted, y'all. Okay. In this Urban Decay palette, they also have these like cream shadow colors. And in this look, Nancy's lid is very like light because it's kind of like a cut crease. So I'm gonna go in with this like cream tan color and try to just define that a tad more. In our hearts, this is matte, okay? Like in our heart it is, you know? sending me so bad. Like, I genuinely can't believe it's so sparkly. Finally, I'm gonna go in with this black shade from the Claropsyche Psyche's box palette. It's called Eclipse, my favorite black eyeshadow. And we're going to cement this look with some black. Then I'm going to grab like a clean fluffy brush to blend it out. And when you blend, you just always want to make sure you keep the shape you want your eyeshadow to be so it doesn't get muddy. And I'm still trying to keep this cat eye shape when I'm blending. Of course, the entire eye is lined black. And I want to blend it so it doesn't look too neat, you know what I mean? As I said, the looks are very natural kind of looking, so I'm not gonna put on any lashes. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. Also, on lashes, can't forget these guys. So I'm gonna put on a little blush. I don't really think they really wore blush. I already broke the rules anyway by accidentally having sparkly eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna put on a little blush. It's my fave. Sorry. Just a tad, just a tad. Just a tad. Let me not do too much. I'm not doing too much. I'm not. Now, we're done with the face. I want to set with the Urban Decay All Nighter Matte Finish Setting Spray. Whoa, I feel like I got sprayed by like a stream. Oh my god. Finally, let's do the lips. Gonna do a red lip using this dark brown liner from Decay Makeup, which is my Beauty Supply lip liner. Just gonna line my lips real quick. Jealous. You don't even exist to me. Like, I'm going in with this red lipstick from Maybelline called Crimson Race. I'm just gonna put a little eyeshadow over my red lip. Try to make it a little darker. This isn't as dark as Nancy's in the movie, but this is the final Thecraft inspired makeup, specifically inspired by Nancy. It's cute, it's sultry, it's 90s. But now, let's get dressed. Outfits that I put together are all from pieces in my closet that are genuinely all thrifted or gifted to me, except for probably my shoes. For the first outfit, it was inspired by the school uniform. The most important part is the plaid skirt, which is blue and green, that I actually happened to have thrifted like 2 years ago at the thrift store with my friend. We both got one because we think like someone just like donated their school uniforms, but I love wearing plaid and the skirt is super cute. I like how it's kind of like a long length, and so it's like a little more comfortable to wear, very cozy. And then throughout the movie, there's so many different iterations of the uniform. We see them wear it with polos, we see them wear it with just a t-shirt, with a vest, with a blazer, all different types of stuff. I decided to style the plaid skirt with just a white button down that I thrifted, but it's originally from The Gap. Super cute, chic, and simple. And of course, similar to how Nancy would wear her uniform outfit, I'm leaving the shirt untucked and kind of unbuttoned to show off this really cute necklace that one of my friends gifted to me. It's purple, so pretty. And I also am wearing this silver bracelet that one of my best friends, Mascara, makes. Hit them up, Don't Yell at Me I Cry is their jewelry page. And to complete the accessories, I also got some black knee-high socks because I noticed when they're wearing the uniform, usually they'd wear black tights or black socks with black shoes. So then for the shoes, these super cute Mary Janes that I got all the way back in high school that somehow still don't feel broken in. But I love patent leather, which then goes to this jacket because Nancy has this amazing patent leather like trench coat that she wears throughout the movie, and so the most similar thing I have is my fave patent leather jacket that I actually got at an estate sale. Love how this look came together, and I think it definitely could be something in the craft wardrobe. So slay. Then for the second outfit, I wanted to pull from their casual looks that they wore when they were outside of school. I feel like it's so cute seeing like how their personal styles manifest outside of their uniforms. I see a lot of all black outfits, but also some of them wear like a lot of earth tone colors. And one of my favorite casual outfits is the one that Rochelle is wearing when she starts to levitate. I think it's super cute. It just reminds me of one of my best friends, Tiana, because she used to wear an outfit super similar to this one. The outfit that I'm deciding to wear is more up my alley. I like wearing black, I like wearing red. So first I have this long black velvet skirt, which is like one of my faves that I wear all the time. It's super cute, midi length, and matches literally everything. And then I also have this really beautiful asymmetrical black with red detailed long sleeve shirt that I got from Depop sometime last year. It's super cute and very witchy. Like, I love the kind of bell sleeves on it. Then for my accessories, I still want to wear my same silver bracelet, but I also was like, why don't I put on like a mood ring or something? They change color depending on the warmth of your skin, and I just love mood rings, so I was like, okay, let me pair a mood ring with this outfit. Then for the necklace, one of my favorite black chokers that I wear all the time, I got it from eBay. I wish I knew the brand because I would love to get like other necklaces from this brand. And for the shoes, I wanted to stay within like the all black kind of look, so I have these super cute Harley Davidson boots that I thrifted for literally $20 that are the perfect shoes for the second outfit. Then I'm finishing off this outfit with this really cool leather jacket that has like all these crisscrosses on it, and it was gifted to me. I feel like it's the perfect thing to tie everything together in this fit. And now we have outfit number 2. I want to say thank you all for watching this super fun video inspired by Thecraft. It was super cool doing this makeup look and building 2 outfits that I think could be a part of the wardrobe of the movie, just like, you know, with my own little twist. I really hope to keep making more videos, especially ones that are inspired by different movies, TV shows, books, manga, etc. I love reading, I love watching stuff, I love makeup, I love fashion. Why not combine the 4 things, you know what I mean? So please, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hype this video. Would also love to hear other pieces of media that you would love to see me incorporate into an upcoming video. I have a couple ideas up my sleeve, so stay tuned. But until next time, Pookies, bye!